Alright, hello and welcome to Steel Picking. This is Aaron, and this is going to be one of our request videos. I've done one on our equipment, the amps that I'm using, and I use a couple of different amps, and my steel and knee levers and pedal setup. And I've also done one on the bar and the new bar that I'd gotten. So I had some requests on picks, and some of you are having trouble with your picks and keeping them bent and shaped. So what I thought I would do is just tell you the kinds that I'm using and some of the trials and errors and some of the things I've gone through to try to find something that I like and something that's usable to me. And I'm just going to start out by telling you, that I don't have any product endorsements or anything. It's just what I've been using. When I was younger, I worked at a music store with my dad. My dad had a music store, so I was privileged in a way that I had access to a lot of different brands and I could try them without having to go out and buy them. So I know some things are cost prohibitive, and so you may want to check around. There's a lot of different kind of finger picks, but we're dealing with today are the metal finger picks. And there's two that I'm using over and over. I keep going back to, and I have to look down at my notes here, but it's Hofmeier is the one that I use. It's a good pick that's made here in America. It's also a real heavy pick, and I don't sound like a distraction by saying that or something negative. It's just one that when you shape it, it'll pretty much keep that shape. So once you get them fitted, and I had a guy one time comment on one of my videos, I was always doing this with my hand. Well, what I'm doing a lot of times is I'm actually pushing those finger picks up, and it's kind of a nervous twitch in a way, but in another way it's not. As you play and pick this guitar, you're actually sometimes moving those picks. So the spelling on that is, on the first pick, is Hoffmeyer, and I checked right before we came on filming that they do have a website. So if you just put that in, just put in Hofmeier, I believe is how you pronounce it, picks, and they have two different styles on there. Probably something new since I've gotten mine. I've had them for a long time. They have I think a standard and a custom. So I'm sure they have customer rep people that you might could call in if you have any questions. But again, the spelling is Hoffmeyer, Hofmeier, I believe, picks. It's a good stainless pick. The other one that I'm using and I go to a lot is a JF pick. And I Google searched that just then, and I think they're discontinued, so they may be out of production. One of the stores that popped up said they have a kind of a substitute pick that they're recommending, so you can do a little research on that, or you may be able to find them. So again, what I did with these picks are, like I said, they are, and I'm not going to just do a zoom in video, but they are easily where you can, once you do get them shaped, and that's why I've had people sit in on my guitar and stuff and just pick your picks up, and they have to bring their own picks, because what you want to do, like I said, you want to bend them, shape the tips of them to fit what's comfortable to you. So once you do get these in, they stay that way. Now this Hofmeier pick is a little bit lighter than the JF. In other words, it feels lighter on your finger. The JF picks, if you can find them, are a little bit, I believe, a little thicker, also a little stiffer. So once you do get them, like I said, I even have them bent index middle. So I try to keep that straight when I lay them down, that when I pick them up, I put them back on in order I've taken them off. So like I said, I use these a lot, those JF. So I hope you can find them, maybe do a little research on that. So just just a little quick snippet here. Nothing real in depth other than if you want to get a pick that's not bending or not staying conformed to your finger, you're going to have to go to a heavier, in my opinion, a heavier type pick and a good stainless type pick. Because some of these picks I've even had in the past even take pliers to bend them because they are so rigid, but that's what you want because it's not going to give while you're playing. So again, the Hofmeyer pick I would recommend. That's a good pick. It's made here in America. And the JF if you can find them. So as always, just appreciate you. And like I said, we've been getting a lot of requests, and I do have a list of them. I've got 2 pages of requests, and I'm trying to do them in the order, in the sequential order that I got them, so we can try to be fair to everybody. So hope this helps you, and let me know what kind of picks you're using. That would be very interesting, and maybe some of the trials and things that you've come across that's helped you, so we can share here and help everybody become better pickers. So on behalf of Jake and I, keep picking. Hey, I just wanted to add a little insert here on the video, and I wanted to let you see this is kind of what I've gone through over the years trying to find some finger picks. And I have pretty much tried any kind that was out there, even up to plastic ones. Just as a little aside, when I was learning, coming up playing, I actually played with my fingernails. I didn't use picks. So it was really awkward for me to get used to playing with finger picks, but you get a better tone or get a different tone, more volume. So just like I said, you can see here I've got probably 10 different styles here that I've gone through. Not saying any are better than the others, I'm just saying this is what I did trying to learn when I was learning and what became more comfortable to me. So again, good luck on your quest. Try out those 2 I told you about, see what you think, and like I said, let us know in the video here too what you're using and what kind of results you're having with your picks. You may have one that I haven't looked at or found yet, and we would be interested to know that. Okay, so again, thanks again from me and Jake.